identify which are the roots, which are the corridors where people can throw and how they.
So which IFC version you use for this?
The latest one, that is the very latest.
4.3.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact number, but that is the latest one like available in the that.
It's a good exercise. And finally, I don't know if even it's 70 or not because you are doing this simulation. I mean, you are doing this.
Whenever we need to use that, like this is not 60. Take it as in use case. Take it
Exactly. Then why multiple times the 60 was coming in your discussion is the first point. Second point is like see, this is something you are doing in a design stage. Okay, this simulation is not done at the operation stage. In operation stage, you will see clearly like what is happening. So that comes as second.
ordered all the obstructions that are there, like the
What planning your structure or how your architecture will be, where you will put some things. For that we do this in the design stage itself. So this is not something in the operation stage. I am seeing how people moving. I am assuming how people will move. So there is a difference, like in operation, what is the energy use and what you are planning the building will use. So like this is also different. Okay, so I don't know really which field it is, but it is probably not also so good. Like what I wanted.
it is a good use case.
Thank you. Good, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. Chose the project as a residential plus commercial, which is a mixed model project. Having a commercial space for a 2 floor and a 2 floor for parking and 6 residential physical floors. And our team members are Krishna Paul, Jayagame, Saket, Name Sam. This is a project leader, project which is a group mixed model project. Configuration is a 2 floor commercial, 2 floor podium parking and 2 floor residential floors. Total number of towers is 1 and the product mix will be shops 2 BHK, 3 BHK and 4 BHK. And the floor height we have considered 4 meters for commercial and 3.2 for residential. And total number of flats there is like 80 and total car parks are 120. Where 50 is dedicated to the residences and the rest will be for the visitor parking. And the average carpet area we agree with the 1,500 square feet. This is the area statement. The total built up area is 1,50,000 square feet, where tower will be 36,000 and NTM is non-tower area is 96,000 and the carpet area is 25,000 square feet. This is a typical residential floor plan. This is a lobby and this 4 BHK and 3 BHK, 2 BHK are planned. And this is a corridor where we will have use. One is for a main staircase, one is for a fire staircase. And these three are passenger lift and one is for a service lift. And this is a fire corridors. This is a commercial ground floor one. This is the main entry and this is the reception and this is the main corridor for entertainment in the shops. Designed in sanitary design and this is for a main staircase and this is for a fire staircase. This is the structural reinforcement.
Coming to the structural part, our design is quite different because we have gone for minor one. So it contains a single port. So it contains not only columns, actually a very less columns. It contains most of the times shear walls. The all load taking elements are shear walls. So this is a typical shear wall and this is the foundation of wrap foundation. So the major challenge I can say is I don't know how to do the shear wall reinforcement. So I have to look up so much. And also the foundation. This foundation, there are so many clashes happened during the slab reduction, so I have to change the position of each bar, taking the sectional view of each rack function, so that took a lot of time, I could say. And this is a column layout, you can see, and yeah, and this is the slab which is 200 mm, 200 mm thickness. And also main beams are H20, and yeah, these are some sectional views. This is a typical shear wall and formulation layout, and these are some columns. We have kept. Yeah, coming to architecture. These are some rendered images. This is the walkthrough visualization from staircase to inside one of the apartment. Yeah, this is the corridor, and these are the lifts, and this is the entrance to one of the apartments. This is the living room. One of the bedroom, and this is the view from the balcony. Master bedroom. Coming to electrical.
This is the electrical layout of our basically ground level. We have given the fall ceiling. The Bluetooth from was 4 meter. We gave the fall ceiling at 3 meters, and we selected the square LED. Yes, and this is for the residential. We have given lights on the walls, and we have given the switches wherever it is necessary, and also we have given there 3 DB panels, and we have assigned the switches in such a way that if one of the DB panel is not working, some lights will be on the next DB.
In this slide, we are going to know about what kind of major items which we are considering in the project we can discuss. First, coming to the concrete, we have considered M30 concrete. That basic rate is 5,700 per cubic meter. But when it comes to the site, it comes around 8,000. Similarly, we can see that the rates of reinforcement in the shuttering, double glass, liquefied tiles, doors, windows, internal paintings and paint. Though in a project there are 100 to 150 items, but the major cost contribution to these items will be. Briefly, I will explain what kind of specifications we have used in the but dining, living and foyer, we have used double glass rectified tiles, where the rate of 150 rupees per square feet. Coming to the wall and ceiling finishes, wall finishes we have used gypsum plaster for wall towers instead of cement plaster. So for ceiling finish, Birla white market putty. For ceiling and paint, walls finishing acrylic plastic emulsion paint. Doors are fire rated doors which can resist the fire of 1 hour. So coming to the commercial area, walls are ductile wall glazing, the windows are aluminum windows. This is a main crucial part in any project, selecting the material. So which will decide the contribution of cost of a project. If you select one wrong material, it will lead to some maintenance issues in the future. Based on that thing, we have selected all these material.
For any project, the modeling is important. First time the scheduling also played a major role in it. Scheduling and estimation, come to the scheduling and estimation part, we have estimated the total cost as a 54 crore on the basis of the standard industry practices. The indices are taken from our project actually. What we follow is a real-time projects. For concrete, it is 0.02 cubic meter of built-up area. The total cost came around 54 crores. Next. This is our scheduling part. The total project total 694 days, which is comes around almost 2 years, and total cost is 54 crores. And this is our Gantt chart, and this is our resource allocation, and this is our total money for as per cash flow and simulation. Landscaping work.
Last 2 minutes.
As a part of sustainable disaster and safety we our business is building and solar panels run the solar park and landscape the landscaping board we do in the fourth grade residential park and we do fiber and pipes. The materials we use for sustainable and safety features is wooden fiber doors and metal fiber doors. And this is the sunpath visualization.
For doing use this, we have used Dialex. So Dialex is a software where we can design the layout of or electrical layout, lighting layout, and you can calculate, and also it gives a visualization. So the road map. So this is the road map. Like we have done with the Revit modeling first. Then we converted it into IFC file. Then imported into Dialog software, but there was some issues. So we have done only for the ground level, which is the commercial part. And in findings, like we have to identify which type of luminaire we require. So this software does it for us. And there are means they have given the companies and their lighting fixtures. So it will be helpful for mass procurement of lighting. And analysis is done. This is the real-time view, how it will visualize. This is the entrance lobby area, and this kind of output it gives. The control lines it indicates the lux level. Yes, this is the video. And this is the light picture which we have used from ML. Next, to be used, we have to use two types. One is circular and one is the square one. Next. And this is the the summary. What the working plane is defined in the software. Like we have to given the for entrance we have given the commercial area. So they took their predetermined parameters for that. So they take working plane and glare evaluation, and also we get the energy estimation from that. And lighting power density was there. Like it is like the area of the floor divided by the lighting power wattage. And this summary we give. And the maintenance factors and mounting height. Mounting height is like we have provided ceiling in the Revit model itself. So it has detected that also. Here are some summaries. This is the break, and similarly done for shop layouts. And for one washroom also we did. We did for all these zones, but we have mentioned only few.
structures. We have attached to when we are in the lab, we can see up to 7:30 we have worked here, and next we went to the hostel. Sometimes we have worked in the night canteens also. So from my team there is a lot of contribution, and there are a lot of support from my team members. In my these 30 years of my experience, I have faced so out of that 6 years professional experience, I haven't felt such kind of supportive environment. As a team professionals in L&D and the major metro projects, these two guys have done very extraordinary performance. And also, in the March is a major timeline for our construction industry. We have a major work in our offices, even though we have managed very well and we have did all these things. And Mr. Saket and Tiku also did extraordinary performance in this work. So one thing I want to tell you guys, as a future managers in construction industry, you won't get any. Your team will be in such a way that one guy or two guys will be there. You have to motivate them and you have to get the work from them. So in such a way you have to be habituated. In this 6 years of work, I also feel that why this guy is not doing the work. I have to literally scolding them. But after here, I got to know that how to get work done from any person. So this is a good experience to me. Thanks to all, and thanks to Professor Albert for this.
Is this part of your use case?
It's a practical condition I have seen.
Okay, good. Good that you are emotionally talked about very good from your experience. Good. It's basically coming from your mind. You can understand that. So coming to the project. So you looked at the lighting analysis, that is your use case, that's how you're looking at. So what you learned from it, what did you change the model? How did you modify the model based on the lighting analysis? So you just did it for the sake of this. Optimization, like you can see, as we have so many options for the luminaire. So which luminaire will give us the better, as we have shown circular and square one, and then also rectangular one. So we have tried something, and we have got these this layout in some rooms, circular one, in some rooms, square one. So we got better lux value. Have you learned software from anywhere?
We learned it from YouTube, and their dialects have uploaded their videos on YouTube. We use the paid version, like the trial version of 30 days. And after this lighting analysis, we can also there is option like we first did Revit to Deluxe, and Deluxe to Revit is also possible, but we were getting some issues.
So, see, whatever that software is saying, can you automatically change the electrical layout for it? Or you have to manually go there and change it based on, let's say, if you want to improve the lighting intensity of a particular zone of the room, you'll have to add more light and more connections, you'll have to do it. Okay, would it work? The team captain can say, yeah, you are talking about the team.
Joseph architecture, he structural implementation, along with classification. He is landscaping. Myself working in training, especially in papers. He is also
And direct is another thing.
You have taken a did it. So, like, was there any problem? So, what was the format of extraction of data? Like add-ins or extractive and
We converted the Revit model, the architecture model into IFC, and we can import IFC. Yes.
and so you can read the lights from IFC light, or you have to select that these are the lights. Like, so what I need to say is, so in IFC there will be different classes, right? Object classes. So when you import it into diagrams, that will automatically identify what are the light objects.
No, we have imported the architecture file that doesn't include any light picture. Light dialect is basically a luminous finder. It will give you the optimal lighting and appropriate lighting picture for your model.
So what I want to do is, so you cannot take your light locations and dark sensitivity so that.
We have already tried importing the electrical pipe, but it is not identifying electrical as electrical luminance and giving us there. So it only gives us the recommendation of optimal space. So we have to do the optimal spacing, right? I can just.
So you get your spaces there, you analyze the intensity,
Yes.
and depending on that you
We have to place the luminance.
fine. I think good. Like, I am asking this question for everyone to understand how it is done. Yeah, good. Any comments on this? No? Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Can you guys see here? They probably sit around here. So few of the things that I wanted to say already Sheikh Haseen has already spilled it and told. Good. Okay, so how are you feeling now? Relaxed? Okay, you have to be relaxed. Right? We have been stressing you a lot. Right? We know that. You have a chest. There's the chair there. Okay, so we were aware of the fact that you guys, you are making life a little tight for you guys. But at the end, when you look at, are you feeling that you have done something? Right? We were trying to trigger some of you guys by asking some questions, kind of, touching the vulnerable part. But you are kind of coming back very strong. We come as a reel somewhere. Okay, so we really like that part, right? That is a proof that you have earned a lot of confidence on this, right? Now you can 3D and 4D is kind of in your fingertips. Everyone, that is there. That is the first kind of deliverable we wanted from this course. From our inspector side, we are happy that that is there. Everybody knows. Everybody knows that submitted assignments can develop a 3D and 4D. This is not a small thing. Okay? If you look at the construction management education that is happening, that is from in the country, every institute doesn't produce construction management graduates with this knowledge. Right? That is there. The skill that you have, that is going to be handy for you. Now, the second part is, so one was that, so what you guys have done, what is the basic understanding of 4D, then you worked as a team, and then you did some sort of a use case, right? All those things, a bit of instruction was there from our side, right? You do a use case, you develop it, you select a building, you select an infrastructure or something like that, and you do it, right? And you acted based on that. There is a teamwork was there. Some people have come up with rectangular, some people have come up with triangular and phase issues. And all those things are there, some learnings are there, work as a group, all that is fine. But some sort of an instruction, some sort of a direction was there from our side. Right? You do this and you responded in your own ways. Right? But the kind of thing that all of you will be getting into after 1 year, once you start working, this direction is not going to be there. That's the difference. That's going to be the difference. Right? Shay can say, the people who are working can say. Right?
direction won't be there, but the problems will be there. Right? The problems where you can actually do a use case. Right? That problems will be there in every slide, in every kind of a construction scenario. Right? Now, you have seen several use cases. I have been writing some of the use cases that you have done. You have done LCA, good that some of the things that you have studied in 745, you have used it here. You have done CFD. I'm sure that it's gone. John is gone. Right, so he has done, I think he might have done some CFD course somewhere, right? So you will have done that. Digital twin somebody have done, right? So digital twin is kind of, it's a good idea where all of you can explore. You can see, so digital twin is the next version, it's the big brother of BIM. Things like that, right? You are looking at the actual data, kind of a visualization. People have done some pathfinder interesting things, and many of you have done insight. Then this lighting analysis people have done. Anything else to be done? What? Yeah, design build energy analysis, basically energy analysis, tool doesn't matter. So these kind of use cases, right? When you are going to work in a site, right? Maybe you can land up in several situations. One situation can be there is no BIM at all at the site. You go there, you can establish such a thing, you can actually, let's say, you can maybe hire a drafting person. The drafting person can develop the BIM, Revit and this kind of model. You see not, because you might need planning, contracting and these kind of things. That is looking from the site perspective. You can basically lead that effort. You can develop a BIM kind of a management, right? So that what's the use? When somebody, the project manager sees the model, he or she will be able to give you, or basically for decision making, right? You are developing this all these things, it's for decision making. It's not for getting money from the client. Exactly. Right? Maybe some contract it could be there, but it's for decision making. For the use case that you have done, it's for decision making, right? The lighting and electricity is this much. Whether we should increase the lights, whether the energy consumption is this much, it is as per the industry average. Whether we should do some sort of a design, different design, right? It's all for decision making, better decision making, right? So if you land up in a site where there is nothing, you would probably, you should feel that I should use my skills to kind of slowly develop things. Develop a BIM cell there. Now if you land up in a site where already some lot of BIM is there, and actions are happening, right? One thing, probably the level of understanding that you have at this point, be able to learn from what, right? Because in industry, many of you have made so many mistakes. That some of the things might not have been connected, some of the things doesn't make sense, like the infrastructure metro we are talking about, right? One floor, everything is at a go, everything is there. It's not that way. Eventually things are happening, so that is okay, right? But if in industry where a lot of BIM related action is happening, things should be as accurate as possible. Things should be accurate. It may not be 100%, but it is being used for various purposes. You should try learning from it, right? What is happening, and try to add something from your side as well, right? Some sort of a use case. Maybe they might not be doing any energy analysis. Maybe they might not be doing any LCA. Right? You have learned something in the courses. You should start using. That's the whole point of this, right? So. At the end, when you look back, you need to always look back at this point. You need to realize that the kind of collective learning that you had in this class, right? Some of you have done some passenger modeling, right? If you land up in an infrastructure metro site where this kind of thing, there is a use case is there, which you have in first thing that you haven't done that, always you know the contact coordinates, how to. They have done it probably one of the right? You select whatever they have done and kind of do it. That's the purpose. It's not just my project I did energy modeling. In all my entire life I do only energy modeling as my use case. It's not that. Right? That's the key thing that we wanted to highlight. Now I'm very confident in the kind of basic modeling skills all of you have. That was one key objective, the key learning objective that we wanted to enforce in this course. Right? You were little sad to see your face in the first half. Right? You know that it was very tough. But at the end, when you look back, things are under your control now. Right? But this has a lot of opportunity. If you go for an internship, try to see what kind of things are happening in terms of build there. Right? If you start working somewhere, you should start applying this to some form as you can. Right? See, always getting a big picture is much more important than becoming detailed in only one aspect of something. Right? Now you can basically start studying whether the BIM is there for last maybe 15-20 years. Right? So you can, there are a lot of tutorials, things are there. Now you can become, if you are doing an MDP something, you can also kind of becoming good in some aspect, maybe in energy or LCA or some lighting and these kind of things or some other aspect. Okay, so that's all from our side. Anything you want to say? Yeah, so another thing, and one other aspect is, so next year we'll be offering the same course. New students, new Apple students will come and will, they'll have to do that, go through that initial part. So if any of you are interested to become the TAs, let us know. Okay? You know, this course, it was very minimal effort from my side, right? But there has been a lot of efforts in the background to kind of, make sure that, the TAs have worked a lot, right? On one class, maybe one TA just came and delivered something, but there are meetings from our side to how to make sure that how your learning is happening, how tight is this, whether we should lose a little bit. So there are things, a lot of discussions around, and I should appreciate all the TAs, okay, who have been part of this. Okay, so then especially special congratulations or appreciations to these two guys. They have been the if you want to do TAship, let us know. Okay, over the next one semester, let us know. Otherwise, in any case, we are going to pick some people. But if interest comes from you guys, then it's good, right? Both things of that. In that scenario, one more request from our side. Can you fill that course feedback right now? Take your laptops or go into AC. 10 minutes. If we say, okay, please do it at your lecture already, what we see is maybe 2 or 3 feedbacks are there. Right? We would like to know how things went for you. So after doing your feedback, if you have some question, any query in any of the assignments, you can stay back. Right? You can discuss with these guys. If not, after doing the course feedback, you can leave.
हो गया?
हो गया।
कैसा हुआ?
बढ़िया था, हमसे बहुत
मजा
ज़्यादा अच्छा
आया?
काम किया है।
बहुत अच्छा काम किया है वे सच में। पूरा ट्रायंगुलर ऐसे बिल्डिंग बना है
प्रेजेंटेशन देख के मैं बोलती अरे तो
पर सबका अच्छा था। मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि किसी का थोड़ा कम हुआ, ऐसा सबने अच्छा खासा एफर्ट डाला। अच्छा खासा इसका प्रोजेक्ट कर सकते, रियल टाइम प्रोजेक्ट कर सकते, उस लेवल का
पैसा
काम।
डालने की दे रहे अब,
हाँ
पैसा डालने की दे रहे अब बस।
हाँ इनको बेचना चाहिए प्रोजेक्ट को, मतलब इस लेवल का प्रोजेक्ट किया है। ये लोगों को मानना पड़ेगा।
मैंने बहुत अच्छा ये सब किया है।
पर इन लोगों का एफर्ट बहुत सही है, एफर्ट तो डाला है, मेहनत करते हैं ये लोग। 2 दिन करे 4 दिन करे, मेहनत तो करते हैं।
2 दिन करेंगे, 2 दिन
पूरा सेमेस्टर किया।
मिनिमम 2 वीक का काम है। वो भी ऐसा 8-8 घंटे, ऐसे 4-4 5-5 घंटे बैठे होता है।
नहीं, लास्ट मोमेंट में तो ये तो दिन रात बैठ के करते हैं ये लोग, वो तो पता है।
मैंने जब ये कोर्स लिया था ना, तब कोई नहीं था मेरे को।
अच्छा, पर इन लोगों ने तो अच्छा किया। इसमें एमटेक वाले भी थे।
सारे एमटेक हैं।
अच्छा, ये एमटेक है?
हाँ,
इतने सारे सीटेम?
सीटेम है ना, तो 24 तो लोग हैं।
मुझे लगा बीटेक है। अच्छा, बीटेक वाले ज़्यादा करते हैं, मुझे लगा एमटेक वाले नहीं करते इतना।
अरे एमटेक वाले तो काफ़ी एफर्ट डालते हैं।
हाँ, ये थोड़ा सा सरप्राइजिंग हो गया।
मैं और ये बैठ के डिस्कस कर रहे हैं, इसको मैं पूरे मार्क्स दे रहा हूँ। ये बोल रहे
तुम लोग
सबने
भी
ऐसे
marks
काम
दे
किया
रहे
है। तो मैं रुकता हूँ मैं थोड़ा।
मस्त डिज़ाइन किया है, इंटीरियर भी डिज़ाइन कर दिया है इन
अरे
लोगों ने।
खतरनाक किया है।
खतरनाक किया है, प्रॉपर प्रोजेक्ट आर्किटेक्ट का काम कर दिया है खुद से।
Architect।
And ये तो इलेक्ट्रिकल वगैरह भी डाल दिया होगा इन लोगों ने
सबने
शायद।
डाला है।
वही इलेक्ट्रिकल सब काम कर दिया है, इलेक्ट्रिकल का, सिविल का, डिजाइनिंग का।
लैंड और बोले कि कैप्चर करना है, तो बना प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट।
ये लोग मस्त काम करेंगे, अच्छा खासा इनको मिलना चाहिए, 20% तो मिलना चाहिए बिल्डिंग।
बस इतना पैसा नहीं मिलता जॉब का, बस
ये सही इंसान के पास पहुंच नहीं रहा है ये प्रोजेक्ट। सर को ऐसे कोलाबोरेट करना चाहिए
क्रेडिट
था।
चला गया यहाँ।
सर को कोलाबोरेट करने को चाहिए कि इस लेवल का प्रोजेक्ट किया स्टूडेंट्स ने, सर को कोलाबोरेट करना चाहिए। सर को बोलो कोलाबोरेट।
घर बोले कि क्या बस तो बक्से दिए ये सब इसे बंद कर पेपर लिखो तो
पेपर कोई पढ़ता नहीं है, पर ये रियल टाइम प्रोजेक्ट तो हो सकता है। ये वेस्ट जाएगा तो बहुत बुरा लगेगा।
अरे ये ऐसा है कि खुद के पैसे लेके चलने की।
बस मार्क्स के लिए क्या होगा? 10 कितने क्रेडिट का? 6 क्रेडिट का।
हाँ
6 क्रेडिट का कोर्स होगा।
ये स्टूडियो है ना, 6 नहीं होगा, ज़्यादा हो।
तुम्हारा क्रेडिट कंप्लीट हो गया?
हाँ
क्रेडिट कंप्लीट हो गया?
हाँ हो गया।
इस बार कुछ कोर्स लिया?
कोर्स अरे लेना नहीं, लेकिन रजिस्ट्रेशन हुआ ही नहीं था मेरा।
अच्छा, हाँ तुमने बोला था
हाँ,
एक
वही।
कोर्स लेना था।
अब तक पैसा नहीं आया लेकिन।
नहीं यार, बात किया तुमने?
अरे
मेरा
अप्रैल में लिखा।
सितंबर का पैसा नहीं आया, मैं बात करूँ क्या? 6-7 हज़ार तो हो गए।
कर गया बिल्कुल कर।
100-200 नहीं है, 1-2 दिन का रहता तो 6,000।
500 into 3
7,000 तुम्हारा तो अलग लेवल है, तुम्हारा तो मिलना ही चाहिए। मेरा तो 7,000 है, बुरा लग रहा है।
पैसा कैसे नहीं आया?
सर से साइन करवाऊंगी तो सब कर भी देंगे।
फिर क्या दिक्कत है, गाइड मान गया तो।
गाइड तो क्योंकि अभी तक कुछ छुट्टी ही नहीं ली है मैंने पेपर में।
मैंने तो छुट्टी लिए बिना जीरो कर दिया इन लोगों ने।
तुम तो बात करो, तुमने बात किया
किया, बोल रहे मील लिखो।
तो लिखा?
अब लिखूंगा, परसों तो कुछ क्या है।
अच्छा, मैं अभी जाकर पूछती हूँ, आज कल।
अरे मैं तुमसे बात कर रहा था।
It would listen from IIT or Stanford is my dream institute. हाय मम्मी दाला वेंकटेश, क्या कर रही हो? चिल कर रही हूँ मैं। हाय KA28 प्रिंस, हाय 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 हेलो। अच्छा नेचर सिविल मास्टर्स इन सिविल स्पेशलाइजेशन वाटर रिसोर्सेज। जॉब नहीं करती हूँ, स्टूडेंट मास्टर्स कर रही हूँ, मास्टर्स इन सिविल इंजीनियरिंग। ट्वेल्थ मार्क कितना था मेरा? 12th में 89। Why you can't respond to me? Hi शिवम। सप्लीमेंट तो नहीं, क्या होता है सप्लीमेंट? कहाँ से कर रही हो पीजी? IIT बॉम्बे। जेई रैंक थे, मैंने जेई का एग्ज़ाम ही नहीं दिया था। स्पीक लिटिल बिट, मैं लैब में हूँ। हाय विक्टर। ब्रांच सिविल। सिविल 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 मास्टर्स, सिविल मास्टर्स, सिविल मास्टर्स। IIT बॉम्बे सिविल मास्टर्स, IIT बॉम्बे सिविल मास्टर्स, IIT बॉम्बे सिविल मास्टर्स। ऑल द बेस्ट वरुण। सिविल मास्टर्स प्लेसमेंट चालू नहीं, प्लेसमेंट हो गया मेरा, तो हो गया प्लेसमेंट। मेरे फ्रेंड्स का भी हो गया, सारे दोस्तों का हो गया प्लेसमेंट। हाय शिवम। बैडमिंटन ट्यूटोरियल्स, नाइस। मैं भी सुबह सुबह रोज़ बैडमिंटन खेलने जा रही हूँ आजकल, तो मैं प्रो तो नहीं हूँ पर सीख रही हूँ। गेट एग्ज़ाम। थैंक यू विक्टर। हाय आयुष्मान कुमार विनोद। हाय सक्षम। ऑल द बेस्ट वरुण। फाइनल ईयर। पिंपल, I don't have any pimple. My skin is just a little bit dark, that is it. Placement पे thank you cool dude. Which year? फाइनल ईयर। तरीका बताओ। बस वही मेहनत करना पड़ेगा, कंसिस्टेंट, और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्वेश्चंस प्रैक्टिस करो, हो जाएगा। ऑल द बेस्ट। मैं स्टूडेंट हूँ। हाय रॉयल। हाय आयुष। हाय आयुष टेकन गेमिंग। राम राम। शेयर एड्स। आगे का प्लान जॉब और रिटायर? अभी तो कैसे रिटायर होंगी, खाना कौन देगा मुझे? अभी तो कंप्लीट हुआ है मेरा पढ़ाई, वो भी कंप्लीट पता नहीं, PhD करने का प्लान है। What job you are doing in IT company? I'm not going to IT company. The company in which I'm placed is mostly related to procurement and all these things. मैं IIT बॉम्बे में ही हूँ अभी फ़िलहाल, तो लैब में हूँ, तो हिंदी मीडियम से हूँ। क्या फ़र्क पड़ता है, ज़रूरी होगा तो सीख लोगे, लैंग्वेज भी तो है। सोमेश हाई परसेंटेज कितना चाहिए प्लेसमेंट में बैठ, ऐसा कुछ परसेंटेज वगैरह नहीं होता, बस अच्छा प्रोजेक्ट करो। ऑलमोस्ट सब बैठ पाते हैं प्लेसमेंट में, सबका हो जाता, सब 2-4 मतलब सब इंटरव्यू देते हैं, अच्छा खासा इंटरव्यू देते हैं। इट डिपेंड्स तुम्हारा इंटरव्यू कैसा हो रहा है। हाय मोहम्मद, मैथ्स फॉर जे, मैथ्स का क्या है, प्रैक्टिस करो और क्या, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्वेश्चंस प्रैक्टिस करो। स्नेहा स्नेहा दानिचा, सॉरी इफ द प्रोनाउंसिएशन इज रॉन्ग। सोचा स्कॉलरशिप मिल जाएगा। ओवरसीज़ का मैं सोच रही हूँ फ़िलहाल तो अभी अप्लाई नहीं किया है, अभी मैं स्टार्ट करूँगी, मई जून से स्टार्ट करूँगी अप्लाई करना। कुछ दिन जॉब करके देखती हूँ कैसा एक्सपीरियंस होता है फिर। हाय आदर्श शर्मा, ओ वाह, ब्रांच सिविल, सेकेंड ड्रॉप लूँ। आपका अगर प्रैक्टिस अच्छे से नहीं है तो फिर मोस्ट प्रोबेबली लेना पड़ेगा, बट बिलीव इन योर सेल्फ, मेहनत करो सो दैट लेना ना पड़े, मतलब इसमें क्लियर कर लो। ऑल द बेस्ट टू यू, ऑल द बेस्ट सिमी। ओवरसीज़ का ऑप्शन मैंने सोचा है गुरुर, लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपन्स। अप्लाई तो करूँगी पर ऐसा नहीं होता कि जो सोचो वो मिल जाता, पर मिल जाए तो बहुत अच्छा है। अप्लाई तो करूँगी, बाहर का देखते हैं। मास्टर्स कैन ज्वाइन द कंपनी नेम, मैंने प्रॉकमार्ट करके कंपनी ज्वाइन किया है। एज 25 है, 2 मंथ प्रिपेयर की थी, मेरी 70% आए थे, तो कॉन्ग्रेचुलेसन से मैं। हाँ मतलब फ़िलहाल अब देखती हूँ, कुछ दिन काम करके जहाँ पर प्लेसमेंट हुई है उसके बाद अप्लाई करूँगी इधर उधर। बॉयफ्रेंड तो नहीं देखते, मम्मी मार देगी मेरी। सर जर्मनी को कंसिडर किया, हाँ मैं यूएसए को भी उतना कंसिडर नहीं कर रही हूँ। जर्मनी या फिर यूरोप को कंसिडर कर रही हूँ। मैंने कुछ अटेम्प्ट वगैरह तो नहीं दिया था। डू यू लाइक पानी पूरी? आई लव पानी पूरी। एनी प्लेसमेंट फॉर, हाँ सबका हो जाता है यहाँ पे, ऐसा कुछ नहीं। समझ नहीं आ रहा है ऐसे क्या है गेट पी एस होने से आपको जो सही लगता है उसमें प्रिपेयर करो। ऑल द बेस्ट, जो भी करो पर मेहनत करो, अच्छा ही होगा। हाय शिवम, हाँ आप ट्राई कर सकते हो यूरोप में, रिस्की कुछ नहीं होता, रिस्क लेना, अच्छे यूनिवर्सिटी में अप्लाई करो, अच्छा ही होगा। वो 36 लिखा है, ये सिर्फ 1.1 6:30। अच्छा, हाइड्रोलॉजी क्या होता है? हाई माई शॉर्ट्स, हाँ मैं 6:30 तक बैठ जाऊँगी फिर। गुड पॉइंट सयान। हाई दी, हाई एक्सप्लोरिंग न्यू। हाँ अगर जर्मनी जाना है तो जर्मन नहीं आता तो फिर दिक्कत हो जाती है, सो जर्मन सीखना चाहिए अगर आपको जर्मनी ही जाना है। इनफैक्ट बहुत सारी यूनिवर्सिटीज़ में एजुकेशन फ्री भी है जर्मनी में, सो ओ ओ ओ म्यूट हो गया। अभी आ रही है आवाज़? मिनिमम पैकेज मिनिमम आई थिंक 4 6 या 8 होता है ऐसे कुछ। जर्मनी में सेटल, फिर किसी बढ़िया यूनिवर्सिटी में प्रोफेसर। ऑल द बेस्ट टू यू। मैं किस क्लास में मुर्गा बनी? अब बचपन में किस क्लास में मुर्गा बनते? मैं क्यों मुर्गा बनूँ भाई? सच बताना। हाय दीदी, हाय गौतम। नहीं, मैं एमटेक कर रही हूँ, मास्टर्स इन वाटर रिसोर्स इंजीनियरिंग, स्पेशलाइजेशन सिविल डिपार्टमेंट। हाय शुभम, हाय जैस्मी, जेमसी, हाय डीपी D33P11, हाय आरती, हाय शुभम, हाय रेड बर्ड, हाय एक्सप्लोरिंग यू, हाय लर्न मोर। नहीं हुआ एक्सप्लोरिंग यू। बस को इम्प्रेस करना है वो तो मुझे भी नहीं पता। आरती हेलो, मैंडेटरी है क्या? इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द प्रोफेसर। अगर प्रोफेसर को चाहिए तो वो मतलब 10% मार्क्स रख देगा ऐसे अटेंडेंस पे, तो तुम्हें क्लास अटेंड करना पड़ेगा। सो टोटली डिपेंड्स ऑन प्रोफेसर। नॉक नॉक। हाय हाय पुटिन, हाय जेमसी, हाय आरती, हाय ऋतुराज, हाय प्रज्वल। ऐसे ही मैं बोर हो रही थी तो मैं आ गई यहाँ पे आप लोगों से बात करने। हाय गौतम, हाय रेड बर्ड, हाय अर्नव, हाय पीस 25। टेक्निकल कितना रहता है? टेक्निकल कितना रहता है मतलब? हाय सूर, शाहिल, हाय ऋतुराज। प्रज्वल को नहीं जानती हूँ मैं। हाय लर्न मोर, हाय रेड बर्ड। मेरा क्रेडिट कंप्लीट हो गया। तुम लोग पढ़ लो बोल रहे हो मुझे। मैंने अपना पढ़ाई कंप्लीट कर लिया है। मेरा सारे कोर्सेज कंप्लीट हो गए जितना लेना पड़ता है। CPI भी ठीक ठाक है, 9.19 है। सो आप लोग इतना टेंशन मत लो, मैं ऐसे ही बात कर सकती हूँ बिना अपनी पढ़ाई को हैम्पर करे। हाय दीपक गुप्ता, हाय तन्मय दार, हाँ हाय दिल्ली। कहने की फ़ोन में हाँ, पर ऐसा 1 साल ज़्यादा देने से कम देने से इतना श्योर नहीं होता। बस आपको मेहनत करना है। सो 75 अटेंडेंस हो गया। नाइस फुल डोर ऋतुराज, जोधपुर घुमाऊँगा, आ जाओ। BHU में मेरी एक फ्रेंड रहती है। मैंने JEE एडवांस का एग्ज़ाम नहीं दिया था, मतलब मेंस का भी नहीं दिया था, JEE का एग्ज़ाम ही नहीं दिया था। आई सर्विस बेरोज़गार, अपना खुद का कुछ स्टार्ट करो। ऐसा थोड़ी ना है कि मतलब अगर जॉब नहीं मिली तो खुद स्टार्ट कर सकते हो। मे बी दैट्स एन अपॉर्चुनिटी सार्थक। सर्विस वाव नाइस। स्मार्ट तो रहता है बट ब्यूटीफुल आई डोंट नो। राम राम, हाय यू मिस। मैंने सोचा है अपना कुछ स्टार्ट करने का, अभी उस पर काम ही कर रही हूँ। प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड है स्टार्टअप, तो देखते हैं क्या होता है। अभी तो बस पैकेजिंग वगैरह पे, डिज़ाइन पे काम कर रही हूँ। हाँ, मैं रिवील करूँगी अपना बिजनेस। 10-20 में लग के अच्छा हो जाए। आपका नाम क्या है? मेरा नाम रोज़ी। सफारी बिजनेस है। सिविल एमटेक। एमटेक इस एमटेक विंटर्स में। हाँ, मैं सिविल से ही हूँ। ट्रांसपोर्टेशन, हाँ मेरे बहुत सारे दोस्त हैं ट्रांसपोर्टेशन में। हाय ऋतुराज, सीख रही है क्योंकि रूम पे एसी नहीं है, बहुत गर्मी लगती है, इसीलिए दैट इज़ द ओनली रीज़न। कहाँ करा है आपने इंटर्नशिप? मैंने अपने प्रोफेसर से बात किया था, उन्होंने बोला कि इंटर्नशिप करके टाइम वेस्ट मत करो, मैं तुम्हें प्रोजेक्ट देता हूँ तो उस पर काम करो। तो मैंने अपने सर के अंडर प्रोजेक्ट कर लिया, इंटर्नशिप नहीं किया मैंने। नहीं, यहाँ पे तो और ज़्यादा कंपटीशन है, टॉपर्स के साथ ही कंपटीशन है। मैकेनिकल्स वालों के अच्छा खासा प्लेसमेंट हो जाते हैं। फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी CHC, फिर इलेक्ट्रिकल, फिर मैकेनिकल। लैब है। चश्मा बाबू इस रात में तो बहुत मुश्किल है भाई। अगर तुम्हें टिप्स मिले तो मुझे भी बताना। ये लैब है, कंपटीशन लैब। Why are you wasting time on this? मेरा क्रेडिट कंप्लीट हो गया है, मैंने अपना पढ़ाई कंप्लीट कर लिया, सो मुझे जो करने का मन करे वो कर सकती हूँ। M.Tech Civil final year. Civil. Hi Darshan, hi Vineet, hi Amulya, no Vineet. Then I use Python for my thesis work. आपके चश्मे में कितने वोल्ट की बैटरी होगी? What does that mean?